What's up, guys? So today on this video, we are going over our sales huddle structure. So every single day for our lead manager and home buying specialist or acquisition managers, we have morning sales huddles and afternoon huddles. So let's go into them. So this is the lead manager meetings. These are the huddles we have every day. And so I'm just going to break down on this video what they look like, what their agenda is, and why they're useful, right? So let's break it in. All right. So in the morning, we have our lead manager huddles at 10 a.m. First 5 minutes, it's ran by our lead manager. Funny enough, but if you've seen my last, I believe my last one, or maybe the one before that video, I talked about our structure. And so Jordan runs these meetings. Jordan's the manager of the lead manager department. And so the first 5 minutes is we look at the stoplight from yesterday. It has on there how many appointments they set up, how many calls they made, and a couple other numbers. I forgot the other couple, but I think the main ones there are just the calls made and appointments set. Those are the two big ones. And then we also look at an entire dashboard, and we got a little word here, but excuse that. So entire dashboard has how many calls they did yesterday. It's on Salesforce. How many calls, how many connects, how many people they talked to, how many new leads they've all collected or claimed, because it's a first come first serve in our system. So how many did they claim? How quick did they respond to the new leads? And how many calls were over 4 minutes without an appointment? Because if they spend more than 4.5 minutes on a call and they did not get an appointment, then need to hurry up and disqualify faster. So this all happens in 5 minutes. Quick dashboard's already made, so you can look at this. Next one, we answer any questions on any issues, comps, or objections that they got the day before. So again, this happens at 10 a.m. They start at 9. They have 1 hour to start calling, and at 10 a.m. we have this huddle. And so that's about 10 minutes, and it's a quick 30-minute one. And then the most important thing here, for 15 minutes, they role play, right? They go over and they role play a script, and every day they do this, keeps them fresh. New people go every day so they can learn. And the most important thing I want to give you guys here is when you do these role plays, let the person that went and acted as the wholesaler or the investor, let them critique themselves first. Then I let some of their peers correct them, or peers gives them info. And then after that, I actually have the manager do it. And then if I'm in there, then I'll go. So again, the order is let the person see what they did wrong or what they could have fixed, because then they're going to fix it themselves. And then you can let the other peers and then the manager. And then at 3 o'clock, they have an afternoon huddle. It's kind of the same thing. They go over the stoplight and dashboard for this day, for the current day. So they've already would have worked from 9 to 3. Answer any questions, same thing. And then on this one, we actually listen to calls, and you can see they look at flagged calls, any calls that our call quality control person might have flagged and said, look, they could have done better on, or any calls that are over 4 minutes without an appointment, because then they see like, why was this gone so long, and they can work on disqualifying quicker. So that's a little order here. And then a weekly meeting. I don't think we do these anymore, but we do review their calls as a manager. So that's pretty much it. These two are the main ones we do every day. With our acquisition or lead managers, excuse me. Now for acquisitions, we do a morning huddle, same time. It's at 10 o'clock too. They do the same thing. They review stoplight report, entire dashboard, and they tell us what they're grateful for. This is a very important one where they'll go over the game plan on each negotiation. So in our CRM, we have leads, opportunities. So a lead is a lead. Once a thing gets to an opportunity, once a lead goes to an opportunity, it means it had an appointment set. And that's what all the acquisitions are touching, is the appointment set or the opportunities, right? And then within those opportunities, you can label negotiations, and negotiations are the hottest ones. So we'll review each negotiation, and we'll see what's the roadblock, why aren't we locking them up, or when are we going to lock them up next, any rebuttals. So we do this every day, very intentional, and they do the same thing as well. They'll do a role play in the morning, okay? Now, this one is pretty quick. Afternoon, questions, comps, objections. They'll review the day also, but then they'll get into quick questions, comps, objections, anything. No, let's listen to a live offer call. They do this every day, and they help each other out a lot because they'll work the same method. They won't say the person that went will go first and giving each themselves feedback, then the other peers, and then the manager. And that way, every day we're getting better. And maybe it's something you learn by hearing yourself, and you'll listen to yourself and correct yourself when you do the give yourself feedback. But also when you have 3 people giving you feedback, well, you're going to have better success with that, right? You know what I mean? So you can learn a lot more. And then this is something we do every 2 weeks, we have a 2-hour meeting where we'll deep dive on all objections. We'll go back and listen to a bunch of calls and edit our objection sheet. So these are our meetings we have for our acquisition managers, lead managers. I wanted to show you guys what it looked like, the structure, so you can start implementing these. If you got feedback, or excuse me, if you got value from this video, and if you have any feedback, leave it down below. And thanks again for watching. Please like and share this, and we'll see you next time.